Alright, so welcome YouTube to Product Battle Season 1, Episode 3, Battle of the Cherry Slushies. Now, as far as I'm aware of, there's Slush, Puppy, Icy, and there's Cheez has both, like, Cheez has a cherry slushie as well, but I'm thinking about making like slushies with the Ninja slushie with using like flavored syrup, but before I like fully decide if I'm gonna do that for as like included in this video, I'm gonna experiment before I fully decide if it's worth it. But I'm also gonna decide if I want to use, say, like cheerwine syrup as well for slushies, but I may do that because I know cheerwine is like a cherry soda. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next segment. So YouTube, for this segment I'm doing Cheez's cherry soda, so Cheez's cherry slushie. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so there's what it looks like, so let's review it now. Right, so overall that has a nice cherry flavor to it. It's definitely like a sweeter flavor, kind of like a candied cherry flavor, but overall I do enjoy it a lot. I would give it an 8 out of 10. But I would also it also had like a nice like slush texture to it. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, for this segment I'm doing the Slush Puppy Cherry. As you guys see here, it is a darker red color, but this one looks like more of a slushie than what Cheez's did, so let's review it now. Alright, so for me this had more of a natural cherry flavor to it, but I think the flavor is also bolder in Slush Puppy than what it was in Cheez's. But overall I would give Slush Puppy an 8.5 out of 10 for the rating. But as of this recording, my area got a new gas station and they sell Slush Puppy and Icy slushies, so I'll just get the slushies from the gas station, just simply because I can get more for how much I would have spent for like a freezable pouch at like, say, Dollar General. So I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, for this segment I'm doing the Icy Cherry. So they got their own cups at the gas station too, and there's what it looks like, so let's review it now. Right, so overall it tasted pretty similar to the Da Vinci like syrup that I used for the cherry milkshakes I made, and I forget which part it was in, but I'm pretty sure it was either part 1 or 2 to it. But overall this does taste nice and I do enjoy it a lot. But I feel like Slush Puppy has had a better consistency with the slushie so far, but I would give Icy an 8 out of 10 for the rating. So I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, for this segment Cheez had I realized Cheez has another like slushie brand called Fruit Works. but they also have cherry and blue raspberry, so I'm gonna take a look. Let's take a look at the cherry one now. Alright, so there's what it looks like, so let's review it now. Alright, so overall it has more of like a candy cherry kind of a flavor to it, but overall the flavor is bolder in this compared to like a couple of the ones I've done so far. But so far I'd still put Ice Puppy at number one. I mean Slush Puppy at number one, and I'll put the Fruit Works at number two. So I'll see you, but I would give this brand an 8.5 out of 10 for the rating. So I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, for this last segment I'm doing Cheerwine as the Slushie. Now I use the Ninja Slushie machine my mom got like probably months ago by the time this video releases. Well, I guess in general anyway, but I ended up not choosing to do the flavored syrups. Like I ended up choosing not to do the flavored syrup bases because it would be too much of like a hassle for me making the bases and frequently cleaning out the Ninja Slushie machine. But either way, for the blue raspberry slushies in the next episode, it'll have the same amount of brands. I think I did like 5 in this one if I remember correctly, but let's get into this now. Alright, so overall for the Cheerwine, like the slush part wasn't like overly like frozen to me. I thought it was just the right texture, but I also enjoy the Cheerwine flavor as well with the slushie. But overall I would give it a 9 out of 10 for the rating. But overall, for all of the flavors, for all of the brands I did in this, I would definitely say Cheerwine is my favorite one that I did, but Slush Puppy is like my favorite one to like go out and like, but Slush Puppy is my favorite one to get from like a gas station. But like I said, I was basing it off of like flavor and texture, but Slush Puppy also had a good texture and flavor as well. But this, to me, the Cheerwine just did it better this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.